Today, we are diving into the rich history, culture, and influence of one of Africa's most populous and ancient ethnic groups, the Hausa people. The Hausa people are one of the largest ethnic groups in Africa, with an estimated population of over 70 million, primarily residing in northern Nigeria and Niger. They are spread across several West African countries, including Ghana, Chad, and Sudan. The Hausa language, part of the Afroistic language, is spoken by millions, making it a significant lingua franca in West Africa. But beyond their numbers, the Hausa people boast a fascinating history and rich cultural heritage that has shaped the region for centuries. The origins of the Hausa people can be traced back over 1,000 years, with their roots tied to the legendary Bayajida myth, a tale of a prince from Baghdad who arrived in the region, married local queens, and established the foundations of the seven Hausa city-states known as the Hausa Bakwai. These seven city-states, Kano, Zaria, Katsina, Gobir, Dara, Biram, and Rano, formed the core of Hausa civilization, known as the Hausa kingdoms. Each state has its own rulers, but they shared a common language, culture, and commercial interests. Between the 10th and 15th centuries, the Hausa city-states thrived to their strategic positions on trans-Saharan trade routes. They became a major trading hub for goods like leather, gold, textiles, salt, and slaves. Merchants from North Africa and Middle East and beyond came to do business with the Hausa people. During this period, the Hausa people also began adopting Islam, introduced by North African leaders. Over time, Islam became a central part of Hausa society, influencing their laws, education, and social structure. Islam spread throughout Hausa land, shaping the people's religious, political, and cultural identity. By the 15th century, Islamic scholars and clerics were prominent in Hausa cities, establishing centers of learning and promoting the Arabic language and Islamic teachings. Islam remains a dominant religion among the Hausa people today, and its influence can be seen in their customs and Sharia law and education system. Hausa Islamic architecture, characterized by the famous mud brick buildings, is another lasting legacy of this period. In the early 19th century, a pivotal moment in Hausa history occurred, the Fulani Jihad, led by the Islamic reformer Usman Dan Fodio. His jihad aimed to purify Islam in the region, and it successfully overthrew the Hausa rulers, establishing the Sokoto Caliphate in 1804. The Sokoto Caliphate became one of the most powerful empires in West Africa, uniting the Hausa city-states under a single Islamic state. Even though the Caliphate later fell to British colonization, its impact on the Hausa people's political and religious identity remains strong. The late 19th and early 20th centuries brought significant changes to the Hausa people when the British colonized northern Nigeria. While British colonial rule disrupted traditional systems, the Hausa people retained much of their Islamic and cultural practices. They also played a key role in Nigeria's independence movement in the mid-20th century. Today, the Hausa people remain politically and culturally influential in Nigeria and West Africa. Many of the country's leaders, from independence to the present day, have been of Hausa descent. Hausa culture is renowned for its arts, music, and clothing. The traditional Baban Riga and kaftan worn by the men and colorful hijabs and wrappers worn by the women are iconic symbols of Hausa identity. Music also plays a central role in Hausa society with traditional instruments like the kalangu drum, kora, and goje violin, creating vibrant rhythms for festivals and ceremonies. Meanwhile, storytelling, poetry, and proverbs are deeply embedded in Hausa culture, often passed down orally through generations. The Hausa language is one of the most widely spoken African languages, not only in Nigeria but across West Africa. It is one of the few African languages with a long traditional written literature, thanks to the adaptation of the Arabic script known as the Ajami in earlier centuries. Today, Hausa is a major language for communication in West African media, with many radio stations, television networks, and news platforms broadcasting in Hausa. This widespread use has kept the language vibrant and relevant in the modern world. In the 21st century, the Hausa people have maintained their traditional values while also embracing modernity. Hausa cities like Kano, Zaria, and Sokoto are bustling urban centers, and many Hausa people hold influential positions in business, politics, and education. Today's Hausa youths are making waves in various industries, from technology to entertainment, while still cherishing their rich cultural heritage. The Hausa people have not only shaped the history and culture of Nigeria, but they have also left a lasting impact across West Africa and beyond. Their blend of tradition, religion, commerce, and modernity continues to inspire and influence millions today. From their ancient kingdoms to their role in contemporary society, the Hausa people's legacy is one of resilience, innovation, and cultural pride. Thank you for watching with us today. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and join us for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating cultures.